may have tried to come in, but because of the problems that we had in some countries where there were bank accounts, the company has postponed that. Instead of starting to remove all the future shares from those who have not done the PV from yesterday, the company has decided to hold it on. And that is the essence of the newsletter that came in today. I'll show you on the screen, all right? So I'll go through it slowly. So you have been told to claim your future shares. Yesterday was the last day, all right? So you have to inform. This is not something you press a button and all the shares will disappear. The company will do it systematically. It will take some while. If you are lucky, you may be the last one. You may not be here, but if you are one of those who have got shares but have not done your PV, you may be lucky to be the last one to be given the shares because you have someone told you. So if you know anyone in your network, okay, the company is secured in its what we call privacy policy. We don't allow anyone other than those you are personally what we call sponsored. That means your people who are in your first level. Okay, you can't contact them because of our privacy policy. Our privacy policies, which is being revamped, it will become much more stronger. There's nobody can point their fingers and say that we are selling or rather giving away the information of our members, of our partners, and so on and so forth. Another thing that is also being worked on is the company, what we call terms and conditions. Okay, everything you see on the board on the what we call on the website is being changed. Lawyers, at least a couple of them are working on it currently, and we can only be able to provide you some facilities once that is done. So it is very vital that those are revamped. Make sure that they are current, and make sure that some people will not use it against the company for whatever reason. All right, you got me? So yesterday was the last day, but because there are still people who may want to try, and also for new people, we want to give them a chance. We decided to extend the last day to the 14th. All right. So in social media and elsewhere, we were supposed to sign up. Let's call it activation. When I say activate your EHA, the advertising company's what you call link, what I mean is you have to log in there using the same username. It's just go into EHA.com and log in. All right. When you log in, you are given two options. You are there as the advertiser, or then you are there as a watcher, ad watcher. So you click ad watcher, and then what you call enter your details, your lifestyle details. Basically, not the full details, but initially just the username and password the same. And it will take you to a profile page where you enter the details of who you are. So things like your phone number and all those things. I think those of you who have done it, you will know it. We are going to produce a short video. When I say we, I'm referring to Team Alpha. Okay, I have some surprises for you guys afterwards. But meanwhile, you may have to get everybody to do it. Somebody asked, I just had a peek at the chat. 3 million people are supposed to have done their PV now. 3 million. And that includes also those who came in through the advertising company, EHA. But here we don't have control over the people who came in through EHA. So the company, through the last newsletter, once we can see on the screen. Are you seeing anything on the screen? Sri?
No, sir. I'm still in the waiting room area.
Go to meeting. Can you see the screen? What I've shown?
No, sir. I'm seeing your face.
See my face? Yeah. Hold on.
Because you will need the host, no?
I thought I already set the screen. Yeah, I need a host. Okay, that's what I'm wondering why I cannot see it. Okay, can you please? I can reclaim the host and pass it to you. No problem. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Oh, no wonder I'm speaking and nobody is saying yes or no. All right, can you see the screen?
I'm giving the...
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you see on the screen? I've just copied the newsletter. All right. Okay. Can you see me a second?
Who's next to me, Mr. Arun? Okay, sure.
Yeah. I want to see Arun's there.
No, he can't even enter the waiting room.
Because he has to search. Oh, really? And now it's only 901.
Many people. Yeah, this I've started exercising the removal process, waiting for Karun to come in.
Okay.
Those who have not renamed.
I don't see him, but if we can allow him, you know what to do. You can get back your. See, this is exactly what, these kind of elements are there in this group. I think we just close the meeting and get lost. What do you say? Yeah. All right. Okay, goodbye, guys. I forget about you guys, all right? If you don't send an apology letter, if you won't start again. I don't care if you are. This is ridiculous. Stupid. You think I can't act?
Those tags are online. Can you all please take care of the chat room, please?
Yeah, of course. So today we are stepping on a wrong mode, Okay, Sri, you can have the what do you call
Thank you.
So. Okay, I'm not going to show any screen. I'll just talk. Okay. So I was telling. Sorry about that. What do you call challenge? Okay. I think I'm not going to share you any of the surprises I'm going to have. All right. So the company in the last newsletter has very clearly mentioned to that we need to get at least 1.5 million of our EHA users. These are the so-called lifestyle users who actually go and activate themselves in EHA. So I was talking about what I meant by activating them in Alpha, what do you call it, EHA website, is to ensure that they log in, fill in their personal information, and also choose the 25 category of ads. All right, when you choose the 35 category ads, then only the company will be able to know what ads to give. Okay, so we are only responsible for 1.5 million, not 3 million. And those of you who have asked this question, please remember that your question has been answered. The moment you get 1.5 million people who are registered and newcomers, and that's the key to our ability to get it done in the next 1 or 2 weeks. All right. If all of us work together, and if there are no people there sabotaging what we are supposed to do, we should be able to do it, in my understanding, within 2 weeks. The leaders from many of our countries are all ready, including the great leaders of India. All right, I tell you, I'm not blaming everyone, but there are 1 or 2 individuals who are making life tough for everybody else. So let's go on. So it's only 1.5 million. I think we are already about maybe 1/5 of the way. So really it needs a little carefulness. 2 ways we can do that. One of them is to go and look at your downlines, only the first level and maybe the second level, but inform all the people in 7 of your levels to get anyone who have registered with the company and done their PV. Only these people are allowed to go and set up or rather activate their EHA account. All right. So without choosing the 25 ads, that'll add up to give you 50 ads plus another 10, 60 ads per day. You won't be able to participate either in the what we call the phase 2 of our mock. I would say it's the word mock. It's not real. We are not paying you anything. It's just a trial. Okay. What we used to call the pre-launch or the other name we gave it to. All right. So you got to do that. I'm targeting it by the 20th. So it is entirely something that we are in control, not the company. Again, don't depend on the people who have done. You now must look at some of the things that we are trying to tell you. Is try to bring in new people. Forget about these old guys. It's better we don't get them in. It's better they get lost. Because who are they trying to come? So we focus on getting the new people. So leaders in your country, get all the people to, and they will get shares. If we still have shares, but we will take the shares from these people from the 14, and then we'll give the shares to the newcomers. Our share price will go down. It's now T5, whatever. It may go down to, I don't know, maybe 60, 70, and then come up as we bring in people. We have great plans wonderful plans in the next 3 weeks of May to get hundreds, if not 500,000 people in Yar Lifestyle, to join Yar Lifestyle, including our benevolent project. I'm not going to say anything about it. Maybe after the holidays, day after tomorrow is the Muslim festival, and we will not be operating, including our France office will be out. So this may be the last meeting we have this week, okay, right before the holidays. You can have your own meetings, of course, nobody stops that. So the way to look at it to achieve this particular target before we can start our pilot project second phase is to get more people. And we have suggested to the company to change what we call the contest. And I'll talk to you about it later, okay? So the sooner we register, get your downlines, the sooner we'll reach 1.5 million. So everybody will then start to earn the real thing that you're looking for, ad revenue. The actual pre-launch second phase will only be for a few weeks, a few days, until, not a few days, maybe longer. It depends on the company getting a few other things ready, so that when you start the actual ad program, you can start getting money in your e-wallets, okay? So that integration has been done. Now, I was telling you earlier about the competition. I am not what do you call putting the screen, because there are people with or frustrated, whatever. Okay, so this is important. What has happened last week or 2 weeks, that the company on its own with the new consultant network decide to what we call launch some contests, like getting people to do activate their lifestyle account. A lot of people only did it because of the contest. It really sickens me. You don't do it because of the income that you can make. You can help a lot of people, but you're doing it so that you can win some silly prize, So we have made we'll be making a lot of changes in that. I don't know, company has continued to do that. I am totally against this, okay, because it's not helping the company, it's not helping these people, and the company has to go into large expenses to get this particular, whatever it is they're giving you, and then people complain they have not received it yet. So we have actually proposed to the company another form of competition, which will be ongoing. A competition for you to become a VIP. A competition for you to, earn more than 10,000 euros per month. This is the type of competition that we're looking at. And it will be ongoing. It is not just stopping every week. It will be a long term. It will involve both the advertising and the lifestyle program. Okay? The company brought out some business cards. I'm also not very happy about the business cards. Why? Who are you going to give the business cards to? know, sometimes they do things in a different way. If you like the company card, enjoy, use it, all right, use it. I don't know whether it is important. It is what they call. It is what they call smart to give away to sign. You just give your card. As I said, there are bad elements everywhere. Once they get your username and you are talking about you are earning this money, that money, and all, people can go and steal your account. How does that sound? Exciting? The company would be responsible because you are responsible to safeguard the account and choosing strong passwords. I did mention to you, don't put password 123456. Anybody can guess it. All right. Don't use a password that has your name in it. Okay. You must use all the characters, alphanumeric characters. All right. So that your password is really strong. It's what they call a strong password. Maybe you won't be, you're not in a position to think of a strong passwords, but there are apps that you can download for free that can generate a really, many levels strength, what you call passwords. One of them, I did mention that many of them, the so-called password managers, one of them is what I'm using. It's called, what's it called? LastPass, the word last, LAST, and PASS. There are free versions and what we call professional versions. The free versions can do the password generation. Not only can generate passwords, it can store your passwords. All you got to remember is one master password, the key to your password manager, and then once you're in it, then you can search which email or which company or whatever you're doing, the password's there. So this is serious because as the number of people go, we'll at all kinds of people, and they are not looking at building their network. They're looking at stealing your account. So that's one of the main reasons I'm not very happy that we should put our our username on your card. And besides, we are an online company. You just send your link, that's fine. Or you can, when the person signs up, make sure he knows your username. That's all we need, So really, of course, you will say, why do you put your username here? All right? That is for you and me to say, you want to take my password? Go, but you won't be able to check my, do that. So I've used all these password protectors and all. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is a bonus for you if you consider the so-called, what we call a business card as a bonus. All right, today, having realized this is the message that came in today, if you have not logged in, you would not seen the message. Simply put, they've extended the future shares deadline. Okay, due to overwhelming response from our members, you have attempted to complete your PVs and claim your future shares before the deadline last night. So the support team has made them aware that people are writing in. So they have asked for this whole exercise to be held, and the process of deleting the future shares of all those members who have accumulated future shares but have not done their PV will start in a week's time. Okay. So you know what it is. All right. If you have not read it, just go to the particular link. So this is just to update you the company's newsletter. So that is something very important. So now I'm going to focus on some of the things I think you all should know. Lifestyle has been there for a year now, from April last year. Team Alpha has been there from the beginning. We are volunteers. The company has endorsed us, and they like our support. You will see some of our handiworks afterwards, which I'll share with you. But I would like to see that with our effort, we are helping the company and yourselves, the members, to make it easy for you, to understand your program, to have a unified way of presenting your presentation. All right. We have found, to our dismay and unhappiness, that many leaders are still passing wrong information, knowingly, unknowingly, or maybe some of them have got YouTube channels and all. basically to go and get as many likes as possible. You are not going to get much money, just getting likes on YouTube. Just by telling a tall story, it doesn't mean people will do that. You know, there are Indians here who have tried to expose the company through saying that we are a fake company and all. We have spotted a few of them here. That's why I was very upset. These guys have the guts to come and sit in front of us. All right. So some of our leaders have been told. So let's from now onwards look at the positive things. All right. So this is what we want the company to do for you. What we really want is instead of giving a contest that one or two people, 10 out of 20 out of 2 million people get an iPad or whatever, you can buy your own. So as for these, from now onwards, we have advised the company not to send any one of these, but send the winners. I'm not saying we've banned it. The winners will get vouchers as well as cash, and they can use the cash to buy whatever they want in town. All right? Don't wait for the company to send, and then when the FedEx agent comes and knocks at your door, calls you, you never answer. You know how many of these winners have not picked up because they don't answer the calls, don't answer the emails sent by the company. Now, if you want to win in this program, you've got to be vigilant, all right? You've got to answer your calls, you've got to check your emails, and so on and so forth. All right? This is very important. In one of the things that was mentioned yesterday, I forgot to tell you, for those of you, I don't know whether it's there, but I think it's there. For you to make sure, for the company to send you what we call email address, when we first, in July, when we started the 3 million plus program, and we asked our members to click like if you want to participate in this. Now, if you have not clicked the like, what will happen is you won't get, your email is not in your server unless you write to them. But if you have clicked like, that means your email is recorded, and if they want to send you any information by email, they will automatically send a mass email and it will go through you. So if you want your email, have information in email, okay, what you need to do is to make sure that you go and click the DM one more time. Or if you have not done it, do it once at least, all right? Otherwise, you won't get any information from the website. So it's very important for you to do that. If you go back and read the message yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't want to show anything on the screen right now because, until I protect myself from these, itchy hand elements. All right. Now, I talked to you about the company, and they've agreed. Why give you more presents, but also give you real solid, contest, So I may say this, although it is not officially coming from the company yet, but this is it will be beneficial for all parties concerned. You all know that both the advertising program and the lifestyle program, they actually work hand in hand. All right, so if you understand this well, then you will get as many people to join you. All right, the minimum at least 3. You know why I'm paying 3, right? So if every one of you that who have brought in some people on your front line, one of the reasons you do that is so that they watch the ads. I'm not talking about those you have obtained through the advertising company. They will not participate in you. So although you are still able to buy ad packages, we would like to seriously consider looking at the lifestyle packages. All right. So one of the contests, I think our management has by principle agreed because it's the best thing to do. That's all. All right. know how the network works and what its benefits for the company. All right, so that's why when we propose this, the company sees that, oh, you're excited, you're going around talking to people and getting people to do what we call activate your lifestyle account. But unfortunately, you could not even do that.